then let's go ahead and get the muffler on. Yeah, that hurt. Well, good morning everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty good here, and welcome to the channel. Today is the day. Today we're going to install the MBRP exhaust on my Toyota Tacoma back here. You can see the box sitting there. It arrived the other day. And the first thing we have to do, the pipe with the flange on it, we actually have to cut 13¼ inches off of that pipe. And that's because I have the shorter wheelbase truck, the short bed, to be able to fit the exhaust on the truck. So we've got it marked up, as you can see there. We're going to get it cut off, and then we're going to start this install. Okay, we are under the truck right now. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to start this off. We've got the pipe all cut here. You can see that's the remaining piece. And what I'm going to do is replace the exhaust, or at least from the catalytic converter, they say, although that's somewhere else. But anyway, from this point back, we're going to replace the muffler and the piping. And what I've gone ahead and done already, I've sprayed a little bit of WD-40 on the grommets. There are 4 of them, so that I can hopefully pull this thing off rather easily. But there's one here, there are 2 here, and then there is one right back there. So next step then is going to be to loosen up these bolts and go ahead and remove this exhaust. So I'm going to grab a ratchet and a wrench, and we're going to do that. Alright, it is a 14mm bolt. So we're going to go ahead and first we're going to put the ratchet the right way. Let's see about breaking these loose. Oh yeah, they're not going to be easy. This is where the term knuckle buster comes in, right? Ugh. Alright, that side broke loose. This side, a little more difficult angle. I could use a ratcheting air drill or something, but we got water dripping out of there. Condensation, I suppose. Alright, just got to put a little muscle into it, right? Alright, here's one. Set those aside. I gotta say, having this lift to be able to do this is fantastic. Crawling around under the ground, not so much fun. Alright, we've got both bolts out of there. I'm going to set those over here just to make sure we keep them out of the way. This should be pretty much broken free. We've got some water dripping out of there. Go ahead and wipe that off. I really don't want the rusty water all over me, you know? But a hazard of the project. So now all we have to do, famous last words, is pull off these grommets. And I'm going to use probably a pair of pliers, a big pair of pliers to do that. So we're going to see how difficult that is to do. I'm not sure. Let me grab my pliers and I'll be back. Okay, got a big old pair of adjustable pliers here. We're going to take this first, you guys can see, let me get you back. We're going to take this first grommet off of here. I think. Anyway, I might actually have to take both of them off. I don't know. Huh. Now let's see. We're gonna do that. Now that is gonna enable that to drop a little. I'm not sure if I want that to happen yet. So we're gonna move on back and do the other ones as well. Okay. Check this rear one more time. got the rear one all the way off now. Best way to do this, I'm not quite sure yet. So, I'm going to grab some gloves though, in case there's any sharp metal on here, I really don't know. Okay, now the moment of truth. Which one do I want to take off next? You know, it's a good question. I think what I'm going to do, it'd be nice to be able to hold this up. I actually should have gotten a strap or something maybe to put underneath here to hold this up while I'm doing it. I don't think this is all that heavy, but I'm really not sure. So I think I'm gonna leave that one on for a minute, and I'm gonna take these two back ones off and then just sit it down a little bit. Once that's done, the weight will be resting on the axle back there, and then I'll be able to pull this one off, hopefully, and go ahead and pull this thing out. That's gonna be my plan. Let's see what happens. I don't know. Okay, so far so good. We've gotten those off. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Really would be nice to have some sort of a strap on this, and I think I'm going to lower the truck a bit and grab some straps out of the back just to hold this up a little bit. Okay, I did elect to go with straps for a little support here because I think once I take that back one off, it's going to get a little heavy. So anyway, we're going to proceed on and see what happens. Okay, put another strap back there. They're my extra hands, I guess. So, now, the final one, we're going to pull this one off. Wish me luck. Could be some bad language here. I apologize. Yeah, we'll see. All right, we're freewheeling. So far, so good. Everything's loose. Now we just have to finagle this crazy thing out of here. Yeah, that should be good. That'll at least give me a little more support when I release this next bracket. I can also slide it across that as I pull it out, so I think that's a win-win. So here we go. Let's see if we can't get this off over here now. All right. Nice. As long as everything holds, I think we're golden. Looking good so far. How about that? It is off, and I didn't hurt myself or the truck. All right, let's go ahead and set this Gigano thing. I gotta say, use straps. This is the way to do it, man. Wow. That took really very little strength, to be honest with you, to take that off with these straps helping to lift the load. Piece of cake. Now, if you were on the ground, of course, you'd have the ground to be able to balance things on, and it wouldn't just go falling. But man, I gotta say, getting that out of there this way, very simple. All right, there she is, laying on the ground, off of the truck. Very cool. Look at how gargantuan that thing is. I'll show you guys the muffler that came with this here in a minute as compared to this thing. Wow, it's huge and it's heavy. So next step now is to go ahead and get everything bolted on here loosely. We're going to start at the front, work our way back, This does have a gasket on it right there. You guys might be able to see. Since the truck is relatively brand new, we're just going to reuse that. I'm not going to replace it. I don't see any reason to. It is a little rusted, you guys can see there, but not too bad. So let me go ahead and grab some of the other pieces, and then we're going to start assembling the new exhaust. I can't wait to hear it. Okay, I was thinking, you know, before I go ahead and finish the exhaust and get the new one on, what does this thing sound like with no muffler? Let's go ahead and set you guys down here on the floor. Let's find out, because I have no idea what to expect. I'm going to sit you guys right here, be facing under the truck. We're going to start it up. There you go. There is the Tacoma with no muffler on it. I can tell you there'd be a heck of a drone in the cab, especially since it's open right underneath the cab. Now you might straight pipe it back from there. Might not be too bad, I don't know, but I got to imagine there'd be a heck of a drone without any kind of muffler system on it, but you guys can see what it sounds like. All right, now that we've got the beast off of there, I'm going to go ahead and put this next pipe on. It's going to go this way. Make sure that you get it this way. If you put it this way, you're going to have a problem. So make sure you go this way. It is important. I would put it on wrong. That's something I would do. Fortunately, I thought about it before I did it. So I think I'm okay. So let's go ahead and get these bolts started. You don't want to tighten it, just get it, you know, snug so it still moves a little bit. Like so. It's pretty darn loose. I could move it more, but I don't want a chance damaging the washer that's on there. So next, we have to put the clamp on here that's going to go into this, punch you guys up a little bit, that's going to go into this grommet here. So we got to grab that, and then we have to grab the muffler. So let me get those pieces, and I also want to show you how this muffler compares to the existing muffler. But down here is the new muffler as compared to this giant muffler. Look at the difference. A huge difference in my opinion. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys what that looks like. We're going to go ahead and fit that up here on the pipe. Time to put the clamp on, and then the muffler itself. So we have the clamp here. I'm going to go ahead and put that on. All right, we are going to put the MBRP logo on the outside. Just in case somebody wants to look under here and see it. I don't know, but it's on there, so we're going to put it that way. Okay, see if I can keep my head clear of everything under here. One thing I did notice that I'll have to accommodate for back here, if you see, the tailpipe is hitting this metal bracket. Obviously, we got to twist it a little bit to get that out of the way, but of course, nothing is tightened down yet. So we do have some space here that we're going to take up when I tighten this down, and then finagle the holders or the grommets and stuff around a little bit to move everything a little bit more forward maybe. So we're going to go ahead and get to tightening this stuff down. You guys can watch this in probably high-speed video. So let's get started. We're going to go right here from the front, work our way back. Alright, that gets that nice and tight. Don't over tighten either. You can strip these out, of course. Just about perfect. So let's crank on this puppy for a second. Alright, I think that about does it. So now I'm just going to go through and check all my connections, all of my grommets, make sure everything is copacetic. Let's take a look back here again. This is where I have my spacer. Take that out. You guys can see there is a finger-sized gap. Oops, right there now. So I think we're okay. I don't think I can really bounce around enough to affect that. So I'm going to go ahead and run through and check the grommets and tighten everything up. All right, everything's tightened up. I'm happy. Fantastic. Pretty easy install. I took a little bit longer because I like to do these things right the first time, so that takes a little more time. But now we have to put the final touch on, and that is the black. You guys can see, I don't know, MBRP exhaust tip on. Go ahead and get that on. It just slips over. Pretty darn simple. You can put it on as far or not as you want. I think that's it. I think we got it. So the black tip is on. That would signify an end to the project. So now I'm going to pull this thing down and we're going to turn it on, see what it sounds like, because I have no idea. Here we go. All right, moment of truth time. Let's set you guys down, put you over here by the exhaust. We'll start it up, see what it sounds like, especially compared to the other one. It's not V8 grumble, it's not V8 roar, but it's now V6 roar, and I like it. It shouldn't be overbearing. Gonna take it for a real quick ride. I'll bring you guys with me. We can see if there's any more noise in the cabin. I kind of doubt it. Doesn't sound like there's gonna be any kind of drone or anything like that. So let's go for a quick ride to see how it is. Okay, we're going to start out with a start while I'm in the cabin, if you will. All the windows are up, so you should be able to hear what it sounds like in here. Here we go. I like that. It has a pretty good sound on startup, I must admit. Not bad. A little bit of a grumble. Let's back it out and get out on the road. So let's hear. You can definitely hear it. I am impressed with that. Let's get it out on a higher speed road. We'll take it out to a 55-mile-an-hour road. All right, here we go. And we're going to get on it. That's up to 55. Right now, actually, we're cruising at 52. Let's get 55. There's 55-mile-an-hour cruising. And there, the truck just downshifted. So, if you guys can hear that, that's the sound you're going to get out of it. Let me know what you think of this. Again, it's the MBRP exhaust with the black MBRP tip. As usual, appreciate you guys watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Click that subscribe if you haven't before. We'll see you next time on the web. You have a good day. Bye.